Hi guys, and welcome back to Arena Tryharding episode 1 of the 12th run. So this is the 12th run if I counted correctly. If I didn't, I'm embarrassed. Tell me in the comments that I miscounted. I do count the fail runs as one as well. So maybe this time I can actually get to 12 wins. And as you can see, there is a really good selection of classes. The Paladin being arguably the strongest class and Mage being the second strongest class. But you know what? I really want to try Warlock, and I know Warlock is not a 12-0 class, but Warlock is my favorite class overall, and I just want to play with the Warlock deck and see how it works. Alright, so I'll just select Warlock. Sorry, Paladin and Mage, and I know you guys want to see Paladin and Mage as well in a way, because you do play those classes a lot, but, well, not always. Doomguard. Doomguard is our first pick, and I do agree Doomguard here is the best. Wailing Soul, stats are okay, but then Yetis are better, so silencing is probably not the best for on our side. Secret Keeper doesn't really work, so let's go with the Doomguard. Alright, and the second choice, Floating Watcher, and this is already good. I really want to play with Floating Watcher, and when he was released, I was super excited for the card, but unfortunately he's only a limited viable card, and well, that's perfect. Let's try Floating Watcher. It's like a 7 mana 6/6 that can grow. So Floating Watcher is our pick here. Now Hellfire being the AoE card, definitely. There's also Venture Co. We do have 2 5-drops though. Well, Floating Watcher is more like 7-drop, but Hellfire is definitely a card that can just turn around the table and is a great card. So an AoE card. So now we have Zombie Chow. I think this is basically the best. Abusive is also nice, as you can see, 68 ranking. I really like Abusive to have efficient trades, but Zombie Chow in the very beginning is like just so good and can't be ignored. So Zombie Chow it is for this pick. Now we have Healbot, Tournament Attendee, and Sense Demons. I don't sense any demons here, even though we do have 2 demons already. And Anti-Healbot is it's probably the best, like, because we're a Warlock, like we do want to life tap as much as possible, so I will take the Healbot here, even though the stats of the Healbot are not great. Now, wow, okay, so 3 great cards. Yeti, Bomber, Spectral Knight, so I can pick any of them, but let's look at the curve. So we don't have the 4-drop yet. Mad Bomber is really good, but I think I do value Yeti a bit higher than Mad Bomber. So I'll take Yeti, even though we had those amazing Mad Bombers before. Mad Bomber sometimes is awkward, sometimes it's not the best to play. So I'll take the Yeti here. Now we have a Soulfire. It's well, Soulfire is a great tempo card and a removal card, so I think I will go for the Soulfire. I'll just I remember in World of Warcraft there was this card for 1 mana, deal 4 damage to a minion with a cost 4+. And Soulfire can work like that. In Constructed, not the best. In Arena, I think it's definitely a great removal card. Now, Mortal Coil, Voidwalker, Raid Leader. So it's all about Voidwalker and Mortal Coil. Both are really good. Well, with the coil I can actually deal damage and I will have flexibility with regards to like killing something, so I might actually go for the coil. How good is Voidwalker, if I think about it? Like, people do not play many 1-drops. If they play 1-drops, they play Worgens, so Voidwalker is not that great there. Mostly 3/2s. Yeah, I think Coil is better. Like, if I have 2 frees, and if they have like yeah, basically Coil. Like, Coil is a removal card, and a removal card that draws the card is always the best. Unstable Ghoul, not the best, but fine. Should be good versus all those Paladins. Now we have a Fell Reaver. Fell Reaver is awesome in a way. Like, Fell Reaver is a card that wins games if you play it correctly. There is a Demon Heart as well. Deal 5 damage to a minion. If it's a friendly demon, give it +5/+5. I think I'll take Demon Heart instead. Like, Fell Reaver is awesome because it's 8/8, and you can just slam it and people will not be able to respond to it. And if they mill like 1-2 cards, it's fine. But then, if they do mill you, you can just lose games. And sometimes you cannot play the Fell Reaver. Where Demon Heart, especially in Warlock, I think, has some potential, like 5 mana, 5 damage. If I have a board, it's perfect. If I don't have the board, I can maybe deal with something big and then play a minion. So let's take Demon Heart, especially if you can actually buff a minion and trade. We do have 2 demons already. And the fact that if it will only buff demons, it will be bad. But then the fact that we can actually deal 5 damage to a minion and use it as a removal card, it's quite good. Another floating watcher and void walker as well. How good is the watcher? Like we are at 10 cards at the moment. I might want to take. Do I want to take another watcher? Probably not. Probably not. Like void walker just to block. So void, especially because now we have the demon heart as well. So I think void walker is fine. I'll take the void walker and just get some more early game. For now, at least. Even more early game with Divine Shield. I really want to have the buffs now. Yeah, Ardent Squire should be fine. Oh man, Shadow Bolt. Removal card, but there's also Puddle Stomper, which is a 2-drop, and we don't have the 2-drops yet. We don't have the 3-drops as well, and we're at 12 cards. So Shadow Bolt is a nice removal card overall, just to deal with something that our opponent plays. How many removal cards do I want? I mean, Shadow Bolt is fine. Alright, I will take Shadow Bolt. I want to test it overall. Puddle Stomper is quite good, but then Shadow Bolt can be used in a bit of a better way. Alright, we need 2-drops. Contact Reaper is a 2-drop. We need more 2-drops. Wolf Rider. Yes. That's a 3-drop. It can trade. It should be nice. Now we got Fearsome Doomguard. Well, I think I will actually go for the Raptor here. Because our curve is not great. And Fearsome Doomguard is interesting. It's like a really good endgame card in a way. 6/8. 7 mana, 6/8. Faldir is nice as well. Just 7 mana, 6/6. This is probably a bit better. But I want more early game. So unfortunately for the Doomguard, I will go for the Raptor. Alright, we got Blood Imp. Blood Imp actually has a pretty good score here, and it's a demon. It can buff our creatures. Interesting. Blood Imp, I would think Blood Imp is bad. But then, how good is Blood Imp? Like, honestly, guys. Just buffing those random minions. I want to check the Blood Imp. Let's see how good the Blood Imp is. Maybe it will actually work. Mech Warper is a 2-drop I'm looking for. Then there's Direwolf Alpha, which is a 2-drop I'm looking for as well, just for the buffs. Razorfen Hunter is a really good 3-drop. But then I'm looking for those like buff minions as well. I have the Argent Squire, I have the Void Walker, so I think Direwolf Alpha fits my deck a bit better now. Alright, legendary cards. And Maxna is the best here. Destroy any minion damaged by this minion. Blingtron though, getting a weapon? Nah, probably not. Okay, Maxna is super hard to deal with if we play Maxna. Millhouse Mana Storm, obviously not. I'm quite sad about those legendary cards, they're not the best. What can I do with Maxna? Maxna, please. Why are you so bad? Ragnaros would be much better. Can I buff it? Can I give it taunts? I can buff it on Dire of Alpha. Alright, so Maxna or Blingtron. What can we do with Blingtron? We'll have less health, so weapons are not that good for us, and they're good for our opponents. So Maxna it is. That Maxna Spider. 6 mana Archmage. Yeah, that's something. That's some end game, and we do have the Shadow Bolt. We have Mortal Coil, so Archmage might actually work. It's not ideal though. Now we go Juster. Juster is better than Epernome. Lovely Squire is nice as well. Inspired being a 2/2, but Juster can be a bit better, even though we don't have many endgame cards. Maybe Squire then. Alright, let's check Juster. Maybe Juster will actually work and hit things. Juggler, PO. We do have enough removal, so PO is not that great anymore, and Juggler is always nice, I feel. Now we have a couple of really good cards. So looking at the curve, we have some early game. With the two drops, we have a couple. We don't have enough. I really like Lieutenant as well, but then I've seen Horse Rider being super good in the past, so I think I will take the Horse Rider here. All right, this is our 2-drop. Another Raptor, another Haunted Creeper. So Silence, Haunted Creeper, and Mercenary. I think Haunted Creeper will be the best because we do have the Direwolf Alpha still. It's just the best card here, and we have 5 drops. We have 4 drops. We don't have that many 4 drops though, but I think like Haunted Creeper should be enough to win the early game. Okay, we got a really good 4-drop, which is Yeti, and we got another Silencer, so that's pretty nice. I mean, like I haven't picked the first one. Oh wow, again like great 2-drops. So early curve, early curve curving out to Doomguard. That's quite interesting, and our endgame is not that great, but we do have some removal cards in that early game. And Annoyatron is probably the best to deal damage with the Direwolf Alpha. Given Stalker is nice as well. This is either Stalker or Annoyatron, but Divine Shield taunts are so good. There is another demon, Void Terror. How good is Void Terror for me? here. I might go for Assassin instead, just to have that extra push with damage, being like end game. So Void Terror, I don't really have the throttle cards, and it's not like, yeah, I will ignore Void Terror. Void Terror will be awkward, even though it's a demon. I'll go for Assassin. So that's our end game. Okay, this deck is interesting. As always, I always say it's interesting, but I'm curious. How will it work? Blood Imp doesn't look great. It doesn't look grand. It's like a lot of good early game. Mid game, we are a bit awkward, like with damage and some more damage. More damage, and some minions as well. This is something I haven't played before, and this is awesome because I haven't played Warlock. I had played Warlock once, and I did lose. I don't remember the score, but it was like super fast loss, like 1-3 or something. It just didn't work, and maybe this one will actually work with the small minions. And with Ravenhole Assassin, I actually buffed our Gadgets and Jouster. Okay, so yeah, let's play one game and see how it works. All right, guys, this deck is gonna be super awkward. Super awkward, I feel it. This is a really good opening though. Soulfire, I kind of liked Soulfire as well as a removal card. So I will go for Zombie Chow, Warper. I will keep Soulfire as a removal and just confirm. Doomguard was probably fine, but I want something else. Like I want more pleb cards. Web Spinner. We can go for Zombie Chow Coil Spinner. Is that good? Is that good? Like Doomguard is back, by the way. That sucks. Yeah, I think it's actually okay to do it, or is it? What can he have? Like, if he has Abusive, I don't want to face Abusive. Demon Heart. What is happening here? I'll be like, greetings. I greet you. I greet you with my Warlock powers.
Greetings, traveler.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, this means he didn't get a beast that he can play, and we got an Archon here. Nice. So let's quickly review. Like playing versus Hunter, I have to be aware of explosive shot, power shots, stuff like that, right? Like this is stuff like people normally do not play in Constructed. I think Anayotron should be fine. I can tap as well. Like having more cards is good. And Anayotron should be okay. Yes. In the middle, play around those tricky, friggin' weird spells that nobody plays. That's fine. I'm good with that. I'm right. That's okay. I can play my Yeti. Do I play my... Like, is there any risk of a friggin' mind control tag? I think mind control tag is a possibility. But what can I do, right? Like, what can I do? I just have to play those minions. I want to play Doomguard next turn. So, arenas are crazy. This game can be just won like that. Or you can have King's Alec and win the joust. He actually won the joust. Oh wow, he has a bomb lover for next turn. Oh, kill command Yeti. Sure. Why bomb lover? Why? Well, so how much damage I have? Like this is friggin' Zombie Chow is annoying, and because there is a bomb lobber, I probably want to go for like a smaller minion pool. So I can go like this is 3-4 mana. Soulfire makes sense as well. I probably need to go for Zombie Chow attack on 3-2 as well. Or maybe just a 2-3. Do I have mechs in my deck? I have Fuelwood though. Damn it, this is so awkward.
So many
Slam Doomguard here. Instead of... no, come on, I can't. Alright, let's go for the pleb minions. So attack here for the 3-2. Play the plebs. Come on, Jouster, you can do it. I believe in you. Okay, Jouster failed. Get this so far. Hopefully do not discard the Doomguard. Oh, I lost my axe now. But it's absolutely fine. So what will Bomb Lobber do? Will Bomb Lobber actually kill the... Oh, it's Matter Bomber now? What? Dude, what is this? Oh, that was actually a really good Matter Bomber. Yeah, it's annoying as hell. So what I can do is I can go for Archmage instead, and is Doomguard better? No, it's not. I can like Demon Heart will be a bit better if I go for this.
Are you ready for this?
It's a bit more mana efficient as well. This should be like a good positioning power shots. He's ahead on cards, but I'm a bit ahead on damage. And I'm ahead on board, obviously. Quacks. Sure. Oh, he just went face? Are we racing now? Is this what we're doing? I think I'm fine racing. Or am I? Both players have spell damage. That's a bit risky. But yeah, just this is Doomguard time. Or is it Doomguard time? Yeah, it's Doomguard time. Doomguard time.
Dares summon me.
And if I go 9 to face, that doesn't change much, so I'll just trade minions and keep the upper hand. That's what I have to do. He still has the matter. He still has the bomb lobber. That's the problem.
Special delivery.
And now I will need to start tapping. Oh, please, sure. Do you have anything else? Hyena. Awkward. Yeah, wow. This is what I have to do, just play minions. The problem is that it's a hunter. Okay, it buffed the Doomguard, but the problem is it's a hunter deck, so he can start trying to race me. Well, now he doesn't have to try, he just wins with the 9-7. There wasn't much I could have done. If I would go for face, maybe that was better. So, Blood Imp doesn't do. Imps are content to hide and viciously taunt everyone nearby. Well, he's not taunting.
So many
So
possibilities.
if I Hellfire, I'm dead. If I Unstable Ghoul, I guess if I Unstable Ghoul, I'm not dead. But then what does it do? So, well, now I'm dead. Well played. Well played. I don't know, guys, like, somehow I didn't get the early game because of the bombers, and that's a good deck for my opponent. He did get the jousts. Oh, Hunter. Alright, so that will be it. This deck didn't work for the first game, but maybe, possibly will actually overpower people because there is some potential in burst, but I need to keep the tempo. And I just need to be maybe a bit more aggressive. So we'll see, but this is episode 1. So thanks so much for watching today, guys, and see you tomorrow with episode number 2.
Tyrion Fordring, leader of the Argent Crusade, a failed father, and wielder of the legendary sword Ashbringer. Here are 10 facts you didn't know about him. Number 10.